What's up, catfish people? Welcome to another live Palmetto Cat stream on a beautiful, chilly Wednesday night. At least it is here in South Carolina. I hope the weather's good where you are. Y'all forgive the red cheeks. I've been out cooking chicken wings for my students all day long. And like I said, it was chilly here and quite windy. And my guest that I'm going to bring up, Mr. Uncle B, Brian B, catfishing, said it was blowing pretty loud or wild where you're at too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I lost my head.
It blew your little cowboy hat off.
Yeah, it was pretty
Oh
bad.
man, y'all, we've been chatting backstage. I think I'm so glad I got Brian involved in what we're about to announce with you today. Is been a good partnership so far. We hadn't even really got started. Um, I'm just excited. I'm just excited to get rolling. But I haven't done this in a while. I want to shout some people out. I haven't done this in a long time. So, avid fishermen's in the house. Catfish Fresno. They've been chatting. Catfish Bum. Fins and Fines. What's going on, Bob? Good to see you. Ventures with Robin C. She's a Boom Squad member. Uncle Jeep. Woo! That's rock. He Boom Squad member. Fishing with Big Mike. Boom Squad member was live last night. Mike, I saw you live. I just couldn't pop in. Fish Shizzles in the house. River Rat 3030. Two stands. Boom, boom, bam. Kevin is live. Another Boom Squad member. Wasting Bait. What's up, Wasting Bait? Misplaced Country Girl. Mike Socks from over on Facebook. Welcome, Mike Socks. We are live on Facebook as well, guys. Fishing Fever. Annette. Gene Tillman. What's going on, Gene? Let's see. Chucky, what's up, Chucky? He said, hello, nephew Brian B.
Uncle Chucky on the net.
Blowing hard. Where Brian B at? Are those Potato River boys full of hot air and letting some out? Larry DeLong, how's the truck? Still running so far. I was just telling Brian that after work I went and test drove a 2015 Dodge Ram 2500 with a Cummins turbo diesel in it, and it was sweet. But they wanted too much for it, so I walked away. Tony Harrison, Boom Squad member. Rob, what's going on, Rob? Let's see. I think we've caught up with everybody. That's awesome. Well, if you're in here and you're just watching, that's okay. You don't have to chat. Just wanted to, you want the Dodge. I know, man, let me tell you, that was a sweet ride. Also test drove a Z71 and it was nothing close. It felt like driving a Matchbox car. So that, I don't know, man. That's what I'll be looking for. Clint Perry from Tulsa, what's up? Awesome. There's Super Smurf Eric. He's probably going to give us a countdown to Catfish Conference. VLB, what's going on? Yeah, Catfish Conference, February 24th and 25th, Louisville, Kentucky, y'all. Snagging Whiskers. Dustin, what's up? Speaking of Catfish Conference, last I heard from Steve was he was up and in the recovery room on Monday night, and I texted Hervey before the show. He hadn't gotten an update, but he said he was doing well. So that's good. Thank you for all your prayers. Greenwell Fishing, what's up? Don R, another Boom Squad member. What's going on? All right. What do you say we get to this?
Let's get it.
23rd and 24th. My bad. My bad. Thank you for the correction. Thank you. Mama J, what's going on, Mama J Fishing? Good to see Dink over Stink came in the house right there. Yes, great news, Dustin. Fish on, what's up, Fish on Ed?
Somebody
All right,
said
guys.
fish on.
Fish on, fish on, fish on. Well, if you like this idea, you guys are going to get to say fish on a lot. And what I've kind of come up with is kind of like Steve had triple bypass surgery, wasting bait. Yeah, he had a couple mini heart attacks. There's Wayne Huska. Yeah. So just to get into this, um, I wanted to create a kind of like a league or a club, and the idea kind of spawned out of our local club here. It's called the Santee Lakes Catfish Club, and there's clubs everywhere, but they have a point system, and based on how you place in the tournaments throughout the year, where you place in the tournament and how many you fish, and like big fish points and everything, you get different point values. What's up, Squirrel? And at the end of the year, they have a banquet and they have a club champion and they get a plaque and get celebrated. They might win some money. I don't know. I've never been to one, but that's where the idea came from. And so I started a group chat with a couple of guys, Brian included, that I know do online tournaments. And I said, hey, this is my idea. What do you think? We kind of talked about some stuff. I tweaked some stuff, and Brian jumped on it, and others might also. And that's what we're kind of hoping. Brian and I are hoping that more people jump on it. But right now, it's just me and Brian, and I appreciate him believing in the idea. But that's it. It's called the I'll put this on top here. The Live Fishing Tournament League. Hey Carmel, Tim, Live Fishing Tournament League. And thank you also to John Parker. John Parker created that logo for us. John, he did it in like 2 or 3 hours. So thank you, John, for doing that for us. We really appreciate it. Looks great, doesn't it, guys? Y'all give a thumbs up to the stream if you think John Parker did a great job. Hey, Tim Molina. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna go through it. I have a presentation for everybody so you can all see it. But just hear this first. If you like to host live stream tournaments or you like to fish live stream tournaments, this league is for you, and you don't have to do anything different. All you do is just do what you always do. And Kevin does the work and Brian's going to help me. But we'll get hey, look at that, Mark Coburn from Facebook. Look forward to being a fan of this. Love your current love fishing, live fishing events. Yeah, and Brian has some great ones too. And this kind of came from Mark, is our weighmaster in the Santee Lakes Catfish Club. So it's kind of where the idea came from. Is like, let's do one of these for the online league. The only difference is this is not a catfish only tournament league. Hey, 2 stands with this member milestone 6 months. Thank you. You said count me in, Kevin. All right. There's no real loss. All right. No real loss in the house, guys. Boom, 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 boom. Awesome. So anything before I do the presentation, Brian, I've been talking a lot. Anything you want to say about it, get people excited about it before we show them what it's all about?
They'll just pay attention to what we're talking
He's a
about so
man
they
of
can
many
get ready
words.
to join. Get ready to join. Have some fun. It's going to be awesome.
Awesome. There's Fishing with Big Mike, member for 25 months. He said, heck yeah, sounds fun. No real loss, member for 18 months. She said, boo, 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 boo. Thank you guys for the member milestones. And if you are a Boom Squad member, they give you one of those a month. And I think if you do that, it's like a free super chat for you. So I get a little bit of it. And then, I need a tissue sponsor. I'm sorry, guys. I'm stuffed up. The weather here has been changing back in 80 degrees and it's 30 degrees. It's not good for your sinuses. All right, let's put this up here. StreamYard has this awesome tool. Oh, Brian, did you see? I don't know if you've logged in yet to yours.
I seen it earlier.
Yeah, so
the share.
we can go live from both of our platforms at the same time. We're gonna have to try that.
Yep.
Anyway, big nerd news for StreamYard users. I don't think that was gonna work. All right. And if you have a better name for this, Brian, or anybody, let us know. But LFTL is kind of the acronym for it. Really doesn't mean anything, but just Live Fishing Tournament League. Hey, Jason Land, what's going on, buddy? I got to breathe through my mouth and talk. So, okay. Hey, want to be outdoors? Fracture Fix, member for 15 months.
Fracture Fix.
He said, Kevin B. What's up?
What's up?
All right, here goes nothing, guys. Double C, what's going on? So this is the Live Fishing Tournament League. basically live fishing tournaments that qualify will be able to be a part of this club or this league. And thanks again to John Parker. Wayne Huska member for 22 months. Thank you for the milestone. The purpose is not to make Brian B or Kevin Lakin money. Okay. Like I said, nothing is going to change really, but I have a little bit of extra work. That's it. The purpose of this is to promote unity, guys. Listen, promote unity within the live stream fishing community. Yes, unity. Yes. Um, we want to also promote catch picture release, and we want to unify live tournaments, live tournament events throughout a common calendar. How many of you say amen to that? Amen. A common calendar through family-friendly live fishing tournament competition. How many of you have wished, I know Brian and I have, for a common calendar where you can see where all the events are?
Hey, when you had it on your site, I stayed on there checking before I scheduled something.
Yeah, I mean it really helps, and if I can ever afford it again, I'm going to get the website again, and that's how we're going to do it. But it's going to be based off of this tournament league. Brian B will still take payment of macaroni and cheese. All right, slide number 2. It's kind of small. Here, I'll do this. There we go. The season's points championship race will be determined by the total points accumulated per channel throughout the year. Points will be awarded to anglers who participate in qualifying live stream fishing tournaments. Points will be awarded to channels based on fishing position and are awarded to each team that enters a tournament and catches at least one qualifying fish. The point system is based on a 10-point scale with a 2-point differential between each place through the top 5. Each team outside the top 5 will receive 1 point. All right, I'm going to break that down. Okay. So, what this basically says, guys, this says that the tournament that you fish must be a qualifying tournament. We'll go over that in a minute. What is a qualifying tournament? And basically, it has to award a champion, and we'll get into qualifications. If you win a tournament, if you place in a tournament, you get a series of points. First being most points, fifth being a little less points, and anything after fifth place will be at least 1 point if you catch a fish that qualifies for the tournament. For instance, the monster hunt, or not the monster hunt. What's the last tournament I did?
Whisker Derby?
The Whisker Derby or the Whisker Bowl. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you caught a fish that was 16 inches or longer, that's a qualifying fish. That means you get that point for that tournament, whether you win or not. So you get a point. And then you get a point. You get different points for different things.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically what it is, guys. The team, or not the team, the angler with the most points at the end of the season wins. Let's go on to the next slide. This will help. The first place team will receive an additional 5 points for winning the tournament. The breakdown for each tournament by fishing position are: if you win a tournament, so if you fish the Finesse Classic by Brian B, and you win, you get 15 points, and that stays with you until the end of the season. It cannot be taken away unless you do something crazy like, chop off a 50-pounder's head on a live stream, something silly like that. Second place, you would get 8 points. Third place, 6 points. Fourth place, 4th. Fifth place, 2. And 6 through 10. Or in the case of like a Whisker Derby, when I can have 25,000 participants, you get 1 point if you catch a qualifying fish. Okay, ask questions in chat, guys. If you have a question, ask questions, because I want to make sure that we're understanding. Live fishing leave, so no love for zombie anglers out there. Yes, you have to be among the living. Tim Molina said those live stream tournaments show up every day like solar panel salesmen. Yeah. So we want to make sure that you can enjoy all of them by having them kind of categorized. There's Solo Texan, Catfish Viking. How many points for second? 8 points. It's 2 stands.
You get 8 points. You already claiming your 8 points.
What is it? Oh, I have to join other tournaments. If you want to win.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense for you to get in one tournament, win it.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
You don't multiples.
Yeah, you don't have to fish these live tournaments to fish my tournament. Any of my tournaments or any of B's, you don't have to. You don't have to be in the league. Okay, it's just that's what I'm saying. It's nothing different for anyone. So you don't have to be a league member. You don't have to pay any dues. It's totally free. Everybody, let's get that straight. It's totally free. So like, if Brian wanted to fish the Monster Hunt, and that's the only tournament he fished, totally fine. And if he won it, you know what he's doing? He's just taking 15 points from somebody who wants that championship. That's all. So you don't have to change anything else. So I hope that clears that up. Anything you want to add to
that? No, you just pretty much said it all. Yeah, you don't have to join every tournament that everybody has. I mean, that's kind of hard for somebody to do anyway.
Yeah. Now the goal of doing this is so that you would want to fish more tournaments. You know, so that you would want to do Brian B's and mine, and like let's say that Sharina joined it and she wanted her tournament in it. You could fish her bass tournament, and if you win, you get points for that one. So basically, the person who live stream fishes and does well in tournaments does better.
You might come in second in one and might win one, and somebody might have fell in that 6th or 10th spot, and it helped you from doing both of them tournaments, even though you didn't win them.
Yeah, points are not retroactive. Thank you for the 2 cents, Jody. Bobcat has to sit out the first 2 tournaments.
Yeah, no live scope.
No, we're gonna get into all that. We're just hitting the surface right now. We have a tournament coming to April 1st. We'd love to have it involved, but it's a team tournament of the 2 people in first. We'll go over eligibility in just a minute. I don't know what you're talking about, but I want in. All right. So we'll catch everybody up. I'll do a quick we'll go over. We're talking about live fishing tournament league. It's totally free. You can fish a tournament just like you always have, but you get extra. Actually, Brian, it's the same exact thing you've always done, except you get extra incentive now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For winning, you get points towards the tournament league.
So Fishing FX brings up a good point. It's all about fun. Who cares about points? And if that's your game, then don't worry about it. You don't have to do it.
Yeah.
But if you do win, so like if Brian wins a Monster Hunt, then he gets 15 points. If he chooses to compete and get more points, then he can win. If you don't care about winning, but you want to fish the tournaments just for fun, then fish them just for fun and don't worry about it. So yes, Fishing FX, exactly right. It's all about fun. Who cares about points? Totally fine. Totally good attitude to have. Give them to me, Jody, because I can't help my 2 cents. The negative points for penalties. Yeah, no. You can make your own tournament, whatever you want to do. All right, here we go. We said it's going to be a point system. Here are the points, and this will all be up, so everybody can see it. All right. You'll also get weekly updates. So this will actually give people more content for live shows because you can bring people up who are doing well in the tournaments race. Think of it like NASCAR. Okay. Whenever a NASCAR racer wins, they get higher in the point series, But it'll definitely be announced on the Palmetto Cats channel and maybe other live streams. I'm sure Brian will keep up with news. All awards will be supported by my channel and any YouTube channel that wants to help and qualifying sponsors. So again, Brian, because he's a tournament coordinator, he does not have to purchase anything. If he wants to, he can help me purchase awards, but he doesn't have to. So again, if you're a tournament director and you want your tournament in, it doesn't cost you anything. It's totally free. Brian, I think we need to say free like every 5 minutes.
Free,
Free.
free.
Nothing different. All awards will be supported. Oh, I already said that. All awards will be presented at the Catfish Conference on February 24th during the Golden Whiskers Awards during the special LFTL segment. There's Larry from 3+1. What's up, Larry?
What's up, Larry?
So we'll have a special section, and there's the Golden Whiskers logo for next year or this year. All right, so let's get into how do you qualify a tournament. All right, here's a checklist for you. If you have a tournament and you want it to be in the league, you only have to do one thing. You have to make sure it qualifies, and then you have to let us know. Here's number one rule. The tournaments must be streamed live to the public, like you always do. Qualifying tournament must be open for all to register. So it can't be an invite tournament. Tournaments that have too many registrations may use a randomizer to select tournament participants, but the selection process must be streamed live. So a good example of this would be like when Mark from Catfish and Crappie was doing the 1v1s, his 1v1 championship tournament. He had way too many people want to do it, so he spun a wheel, and it's by the luck of draw. So if you're doing a tournament, you don't want to do multiple days, then you can just spin a wheel with everybody on it, and then you can get in it, or you can pick your participants that way. All right. The third qualification tournaments will require all anglers to CPR fish. There you go, catch, picture, release. 4, all tournaments must be family friendly. That means that all ages all parents must be comfortable with their kids watching your show. You know, most of you do a great job. In fact, I hadn't seen one recently that isn't family friendly. Tournaments must report their. I'm sorry. Tournaments must contact the LFTL, the Live Fishing Tournament League, which is me and Brian right now. Coordinator no less than 2 weeks prior to your tournament. Now I will extend that to as soon as possible, because if you got a tournament coming up this weekend, like Josh and Sharina do, then you can definitely email me and we'll get that in there. The CPR apply even in bait tournament? Oh, that's a good point. So I'd say no. So you can definitely keep your bait. So just contact me and say, hey, I think my tournament qualifies. Here are the rules. Here's all that stuff. So I'd like to be in the tournament league, and then we'll add that to the calendar. And then the last one, tournaments that are 1v1 challenges must conclude in a bracket style tournament championship to decide the overall winner in order to qualify. So that means basically that rule is in there so that you can have a 1 through 10th place. If you're doing just 1 versus 1, like one person versus another person, then there's only 2 people in that one. So it's really not qualified for the tournament. For instance, you have the ladies tournament, and Tanya asked me if hers would qualify because I told her a little in advance. And I said not in the current state, but you could definitely create a championship round where you take all the winners and do that. So it's all up to you. All right, let me catch up with questions here. Go up here. I think the last one I saw was Danny Stone. Said something about 4 tournaments. I said I was only going to enter any tournament challenge this year. I signed up for 4 already. So
Yeah.
I said I was never going to host one again. Tim Molina said, does CPR apply to bait tournament? No, we can definitely.
Yeah.
That one doesn't count. Ram, what if you have no internet connection where you fish? And you can't
You
participate.
can't go live fishing.
Yes, it's only for live fishing. So, like, if you've ever done one of these live tournaments before, it's the same thing. It's just as it normally was. It's just now that you can win something for doing what you've already always done.
Mm-hmm.
If that's your thing. If that's your thing. If you don't want to win anything, that's totally cool too. Sorry if you went over this. Is it bank only or can you have a partner?
It depends on the
But,
tournament that you join.
yeah,
That's on the
go ahead.
tournament. I have a boat tournament and I have a bank tournament. If you do both, you get points for both.
Yep. All right. Let's see. And I do realize that nothing's ever going to be perfect, but we're going to try it out. Ponte Joyce have entered 5 already. Ram, that's the struggle with live tournaments, man. One of the biggest hurdles is that's totally
Yep.
true. I meant boat or bank only. Yeah, Brian, I don't have any like that, but Brian does. So, but he also, what I like about him, he has a bank only one, but then he also has a boat only one, so that you can get in one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
If you do both, then you have double chance of winning. Seems like we have some heavy hitters here. Person, point system. So if you have a friend in your boat that catches your fish, you should have caught. Sounds like he gets points, not you.
If
I understand. What's he trying to say?
if your Joey catches the fish during that tournament, if your Joey fish count, then you get the points for your channel.
Yeah, again, let me restate this, and I'll keep saying it so people understand. I really want to drive this home. Not only is it free, there's nothing different than what you already do.
Right.
So Jeff, if you fished a tournament and your Joey's fish counted, then and he's on your team, then you get the points.
Mm-hmm.
You do have to be. I guess I kind of see what he's saying. So if Jeff now if your partner is on a different team but fishing on your boat with you, then he gets the points. Does that make sense? What are you laughing at? Something else?
Yeah, something
Okay.
else.
Brian Ports made it.
Welcome. Look, that's this little short fellow.
Let's see. So, okay. Basically, the tournaments need to be open for everyone to register, and I can't fish naked. Correct.
Family
We need to get
friendly.
signed up for some tournaments. Hey, Double C.
Come on, Double
First
C.
winner of the
Come on,
monster
man.
hunt. Brian said he wants to rematch. No boat. Yeah, so you don't need a boat for
Yeah, you don't need a
both of
boat.
these.
Some tournaments are boat or bank. Some tournaments are boat and bank. Some are just one or the other.
Yep. So Cody said, does Joey's get points? If they get whatever the tournament rules are. So here's the main thing. I guess drive this one home too. So if you win the turn, all I care about for the point system for the live tournament system is when Brian tells me, okay, this person got first, this person got second, this person got third. Whatever his rules are his rules. So if the Joey's fish counts, then that's fine. Probably he asked out before we answered the other one.
He trying to get points from his daddy.
He's trying to get double points. Does it have to be catfish? No, it's all tournaments. Because I was just going to do catfish, but I think it will involve more people if we do live fishing. Any live fishing tournament. Let's see. Dock fishing one.
It depends on a dock is considered a bank.
So this is just about the league, not about the tournament.
Right.
So the tournament is whatever they make it.
Whatever tournaments are out there that you want to join, then you can join them. Where you place is where your points will come.
Right. So we'll keep on going. I don't mind answering these questions. Keep asking them. Thank you. This can motivate many people to get more active in tournaments. That was the hope.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about teams and individuals. Brian B. Tournament. Fishing FX, there are some team tournaments. I'm not on a team. Okay, you don't have to be on a team. Brian B, I mean to send you email, sign up return, hard to keep up with tournaments. That's why we're trying to do this. So it's free. It doesn't cost anything to enter to be a member of the club. So if you just fished a tournament,
You're in the club.
your points will count. You're in the club. So, but you don't have to register or anything. You don't have to. Again, you don't have to do anything different than you already do. Nothing different whatsoever.
Right.
Avid, if you think it qualifies, then you send it to me and we'll get you in there. What do you have? Figure who's in charge. You have to figure who's in charge and get the points if on the same team. That's up to the tournament director.
Yeah, that's from whoever has the tournament.
Yeah. Well, crap. I got to enter tourneys now. Thomas. So basically, Kevin, you aren't hosting a tournament, just organize. I'm hosting tournaments as well. Good question.
He has his tournaments. I have some tournaments. Others that want to have their tournaments included in the league, let Kevin or me know. Then boom, your tournament will be in there. And all you have to do as the tournament host is report your winners.
Yep.
That's it.
You have to let us know that you want to be in the league so that we're going to promote you. That's another good thing. We're going to promote your tournament on our channels. And then as we get more teams in the club or tournaments in the club, then we'll promote it. Anyone's tournament that qualifies with an overall tournament winner at the end of the year. That's right.
Right.
Park Pursuit's finished.
Not even a tournament winner, a league winner.
A league winner. Yeah. So downside will only be separate creators wanting the same date. That could be something that happens. But here's the thing. I think the more information we have, like there's Sharina, she just popped in. So like Sharina and Josh have a bass tournament on the same day. Both of them can be in there. I kind of look at it as a positive because more people can get points.
Yeah.
If you have two tournaments on the same day, they're usually limited to 9 people. So if I fish Josh's and Brian fishes Sharina's and we both win, we both get 15 points.
Yeah.
So it's really not a bad thing. But on the brighter side, if we have this league and we're all getting our tournaments on the calendar, we'll have less conflicts with each other. This is easy to understand. Okay, cool. Make sure.
Just keep in mind when, like, I'm just speaking in general, I hit the subscribe button on my channel and I click on live at the top and I scroll until it ends and see what tournaments or what live is set up. Because if I want to go live on a certain day or a certain time, it might change because I see that somebody else is going live or whatever the case may be. That's pretty much the calendar now because we don't have a public calendar.
Yeah.
So that's what I do.
That's a great
point. I check with Kevin. Anybody that's doing a tournament,
we text each other.
Normally doing tournaments, we communicate. Chad, when is yours? This is what I'm playing, and so on and so on.
I'm trying to get to the. You guys are loving this. I love all the compliments. Yeah, that's a great strategy, Dick over Sting. So Fracture Fix said he'll pay all the free entry fees for everybody. There you go. Thank you. What time frame are you thinking? It starts today.
If you got a tournament tomorrow and you want to join in it, let us know.
That's okay, Misplaced Country Girl. Everybody in here is we're a team. We're going to help each other out. The overall winner should get all expenses paid to Palmetto Island. Hey, it depends. We got the sponsorship area too, so we'll talk about that if I can never get to the bottom of these. Universal penalties like fishing with bacon. That's up to the tournament. Avid, I don't know what tournament you're planning, but if it fits the criteria, then email me and we'll get you in there.
Yep.
Yay, Sharina loves the idea. Sharina, email me. We'll get your bass tournament in there if it qualifies. You'll be the first tournament to do it.
Yep.
Today goes into effect today. So it's up to the tournament host to contact y'all and post the winners. All we got to do is fish and not worry about it. That's right.
Exactly.
And we'll do like I have a weekly show, and so I'll say, all right, here's the tournament leaders right now. Here's the points, and then when Brian B does a live show, I'm sure he'll do it too. Is the winner an individual or team? Individual. Individual. Let's see. Well, Brian, what we can't have a team division too.
You can.
Let me and Brian talk about that.
I'm about to say we had to talk about that.
Their battle. I love it. Hey, it's Dieter Melhorn. Good luck. Your host looking sharp and your bait's fresh. Thank you, buddy. I want in, Kevin. Awesome. All you got to do is sign up for these tournaments. Go support Brian. Go support me and whoever else gets up on here. Kevin, I think Avin wants you to use his as an analysis example right now. What do you think? Okay. I just need to know the stipulations. Fishing FX, yeah, just send me a message or an email and I'll put you on the wheel for that. All right, let me get to the bottom of okay, we're right here anyway. Okay, Don R, we have open water. Okay, let's move on to the next one. We're finally to the bottom. I like it though, Brian. Hey, look.
Hold on, did you see Jody's?
What'd she say? Jody's always got something interesting to say. I hope your chicken is fresh.
Your chicken is fresh and on sale. Oh, Lord.
That's awesome. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. So, again, let's quick recap. We got 100 people watching, Brian. That's awesome. So, quick recap. Live Fishing Tournament League to promote unity within the live fishing community, promote catch, picture, release, unifying live tournament events through a common calendar through family-friendly live fishing tournament competition. All right. There'll be a points championship system. For each tournament you win, you'll get 15 points. 8 points for second, 6 points for third, 4 points for fourth, and 2 points for fifth. And 6 through 100 is 1 point. As long as you catch a fish that qualifies as a fish in that tournament. We'll get weekly updates, and we'll award the winner of the league championship at the Catfish Conference. Here's your qualifying tournament checklist. If you host a tournament, if you are a tournament director, listen closely. Tournaments must be streamed live to the public. They must be open for all to register, so you can't any invite tournament will not qualify. Tournaments that have too many registrations and you don't want to do an extra day can use a randomizer to select tournament participants, but the selection process must be streamed live like most of you do anyway. Tournaments will require all anglers to CPR fish, and I'll put a clause there unless it's a bait tournament. Thank you, Tim Molina.
Yep.
Tournaments must be family friendly. Tournaments must contact the LFTL, Live Fishing Tournament League coordinator, no less than 2 weeks prior to when your tournament is scheduled, not counting tournaments that are this weekend. So if Josh and Sharina want to get their tournament in, they still can. Tournaments must report their results within 2 days of the end of the tournament. That way we can get the points updated. Again, Brian and I will handle all the points. You don't have to do it. Tournaments that are 1v1 challenges must conclude in a bracket-style tournament championship to decide an overall winner in order to qualify. So, again, it's free to enter. You don't have to do anything different. Tournament directors just have to let me know they want to join. And then you just have to report the winnings. And if we're not already watching it. If Brian and I are watching, we'll report them ourselves.
Yeah.
Qualifying. Okay, so – all right, so that's the update right there. So we will have sponsors because the winner, the championship, The champion will get a championship belt, guys. There will be a championship belt that you can keep with you. That's your belt for the end of eternity. We'll also have a forever trophy, guys. A forever trophy, kind of like the Stanley Cup, where the trophy has your name on it or your YouTube channel, or if you don't have a YouTube channel, just your name. And that will just be presented at the conference every year. And you can come by and look. Oh, I was the 2023 first ever live fishing tournament champion. So you get your belt to keep with you, and you get to have your name on the trophy. And we'll carry that around. I was gonna like let people carry it home with them, but then if you don't come to Catfish Conference, you got to ship that joker, and it's gonna be big.
Right.
So to get that stuff, again, the prizes are sponsored by me and whoever else wants to get in. But if you want to be a sponsor, you can be a YouTube channel or a business. Sponsors can be prize sponsors or monetary sponsors, depending on the prize. Sponsors prize should go to the top 3 finishers. Monetary sponsors will be contributing to a championship belt at the end of the season for first place, second place, and third place trophies plus shipping. So we will have the points championship. You'll have a champion, a second place, and a third place. The champion will get the belt. Second and third will get a trophy. And then we'll also have the mega trophy where we can put name plaques on. So that all costs money. I'm not sure how much, but I'm sure we'll have people in the community support us. So that would be awesome. So if you want to be a sponsor, again, just contact one of us and let us know. You can just be an individual if you want.
Yeah, send it through. Make sure you send it through email or messenger. That way we have a receipt of it instead of sending it in a chat and saying it on it.
Yeah, and we'll name you a sponsor once we receive the funds, so that I've had personally sponsors that say they're going to sponsor something and then never do.
Mm-hmm.
So just to keep the confusion down, we're going to do that. But
yeah,
what I'm going to do though, before we get too many sponsors, I'm going to get the total price for everything. That way we can have a goal, because I don't want to raise a bunch of money and then have extra money. I just, we want to pay for what we got to pay for, and that's it.
Yeah, because it's all free.
All free. All right, John said I don't see anything, John. I'm sorry.
Evan, I see your message. Send him
oh wow, holy cow.
An email or message about the tournament.
Guys, we've already got a tournament sponsor, and we've already got a chunk of change for the tournament. I'm not sure if he wants me to say anything. Let me know. Text me if you want me to let everybody know.
Oh, wow. John.
Well, there you go. All right, let's move back in. I'm going to go over. Let's get through this, and then we'll answer some questions. Here are the benefits of sponsors. Your logos will be displayed during weekly update shows on my channel and Brian's channel. Sponsors will be advertised during the weekly update shows as well, and you'll be advertised at the Golden Whiskers Awards in Louisville. So that's live stream, and that's through, live in person. Here are the current tournaments, guys.
Woo!
Here are the current tournaments. We have 9 so far. Well, and Sharina just emailed me. So we'll let's see. Let me know what I need. Sharina, just send me kind of like the rules. As long as you Sharina, as long as you fit those categories, you're fine. But just
it fits the category.
Does it fit?
Yeah.
All right, so Sharina, add Sharina's Bass tournament to this. So Sharina, you're in. I trust Brian knows what he's talking about. So you're in, Sharina. So this weekend, Sharina's keeping it real. That her bass tournament is in. That makes 10 tournaments. The Palmetto 500 Panfish Race to 500 will be on my channel on the 20th. To enter for that, you just got to email me. This one does have a cap of 9 participants. We've already got 2 because myself and Mike Murillo created the tournament, so we only have 7 slots left. Or we have 8 slots left. So we'll do a wheel for that. Okay. The next tournament will be on June 2nd. Brian, you want to go over that one?
Yes, this is the second season of the Midnight Madness. We go at it's on Friday night. Due to the midnight, I think it goes to it's really the third. That's why
It's really the third. Starts
I
at
really
12.
started the live at 11:55 because that's the only way they allow you. But it's a Friday night tournament from midnight to 5 in the morning, Saturday morning. Most weight, 6-rod limit, boat or kayak. I'm on this tournament. I'm only taking 8. If my co-host, if I don't like who he is, I'll kick him to the side and take somebody else. But no, it's eight people for this one because that 5 o'clock, 12 to 5, you're going to sleep after that. And mess your Saturday up, throw your weekend off, and then you're late to work on Monday if you don't do it right.
Wow, thanks, Stan. And
But
Don
yes.
R donated $50. I need to write that down. I didn't expect that.
Oh, Don. Appreciate you, Don. Yeah, this one is I haven't promoted it, I haven't put it on my I was going to talk about them tomorrow on the bait shop and drop them in my community tab after that. But I did send him to Hawgleg. He's on from 4 to 8 every morning. And I've got a lot of places. I think the bank tournament, honestly, I got 7 people. I'm just going to have to suck it up and do Friday night and Saturday night for the bank tournament.
You can do the wheel,
I hate the wheel because I don't want people to get cut out. If they want to fish it,
all right, we gotta answer some of these questions. I'm sorry. Let's see. So Tim, we're doing the dates now. I know that was an old question before we even started. We see any that are really pertinent. Sorry guys. Scrolling down. Did he just say an odor all winter? This is a lot for a newbie. You're right. But the misplaced country girl, the number one thing you need to remember is that it's free. It's free, and all you have to do is sign up for a tournament you like. That's it. That's all you have to do. Let's see. Tim, you said winners will be posted at CatCon, but does the season end on 12/31? No. The season. Oh, that's a good point. Man, Tim is like on it tonight.
Yeah.
Tim, you're hired, man. You get 10% of what I make. 10% of zero is
what is it? March now, and we're just going to start. So we will end it.
So yeah, let's go to 12/31 because that's the Golden Whiskers can only go to 12/31. Yeah. I think that's a great idea. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, so any tournament after the new year will be. Let me think about that. Because I don't think that's how it is. All right. Say a person's going to create a tournament. How many people are required to meet requirements? I mean, as long as it's open, Dink Oversting, as long as it's open and you've advertised it and you've given people a chance to register, there is no
whatever you can feel.
There is no minimum. I need a belt. I'd like to see about putting a new Battleship Catfish tournament in this. All right. Yeah. I don't know your rules, Avid, so I can't really comment on it right now. Can you post it on Facebook? Yes, we will. We will. But Avid, I think that's great. I'd love to have your tournament in this. I would really love to. How do we send sponsorship money? You can send it through PayPal if you want. The link is in the description. Let's see. No Whisker Derby, not this year. I canceled that so that the ladies tournament could do it. Can you super chat? Sure, you can. We got 40 from Bugman. Thank you, Bugman.
Just a reminder for the people that's doing the sponsorships through super chat. Remember, YouTube takes a percentage of
Yeah,
that.
they take a percent. But
Just the FYI.
I'm gonna put up the whole amount for them though. If they gave 50, they gave 50. So all right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That's fine. That's totally fine. Thank
Absolutely.
you so much. Every little bit will pay for it.
Oh yeah.
All right. So how do they get in your tournaments, Brian?
They can email me at bcatfishing17 at gmail, or send me a message on Facebook and say, hey, I want in whatever tournament it is.
Yep. I'll try to keep up with the comments as we're doing this, so I might have to interrupt you because it's tough to go through all those. We get
Oh
bogged
yeah.
down.
I get it.
So that's the so the first tournament is Sharina's tournament. I'm not sure if she's full or not. I think she's in here. She can let y'all know. But then the second one will be right now, as of right now. Thanks, Wayne. Wow. I'm so happy that you guys are supporting this. And you guys are
that was the overall thing. We hope they support it.
yeah. And
Not monetarily, but
no, just supporting it, just the
support
idea.
it overall.
Yeah, just supporting the idea means a lot.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of this can be misinterpreted as Brian and I trying to get big heads and control everything. It's not. It's really not, because everything's free, and nobody has to do anything different. This is just a way so that we can promote your tournaments, all tournaments. We can get on the same page. I think there's been too much division when it comes to tournaments anyway. Like, oh, he's doing his tournament this time. Now I can't do mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get together. Let's team up
Yeah.
for the community and give these people a lot of awesome content to watch.
You have your normal people that do tournaments. Then you have new people that try to do tournaments. The new people not knowing, and it's nothing against nobody. I'm talking in general. They plan a tournament and don't know what's going on. By this being going on, they can, hey, let's check with Kevin and see if this date free, or this, that, and the other data. It also kind of brings a little organization. That way it work out for everybody.
Yeah, and you can look forward to weekly updates of tournaments. I'll go over all the tournaments that are happening every Wednesday that I'm on. And I'm sure Brian will do the same. It gives us more content to do too, because we can talk about this coming stuff. All right. So right now, again, Sharina's is the first. The Palmetto 500 panfish is like brim, crappie, perch, bass, even. That's all in the description. If you want to go in the description of that video, all mine are scheduled. Are all yours scheduled yet?
Yes.
Okay. Live Cat says Sharina is full. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Catfish. Thanks, Lynn.
Hold on.
Awesome. We're talking about Battleship Tournament on Sunday. Awesome. I'll check it out, Avid. All right. And then Brian has June 9th.
Yep.
So here's for the bank. This is the bank one for people who said he was. Somebody said, Bugman, Brian's discriminating.
See, you spoke too fast, Bugman. It's a boat tournament. I mean, a bank tournament. Same thing, most weight, 6-rod limit, or whatever your rules are for your state. That's just the limit for. Some people have unlimited. They be out there with 15 rods. I think that would be cheating.
Yeah.
The 9th, midnight. That's Friday night to Saturday 5 a.m. I have a lot of people that are already in it, just off a word and off a Hawgleg sharing it out. But I think I'm just going to do Friday night and Saturday night.
Yeah.
And I'm taking Monday off for work.
Missy, thanks for messaging me. Yeah, I recognized Wayne earlier. Thanks again, Wayne. and everybody who's donated. Yeah, UK people can definitely. It's all. That's the beauty of live stream tournaments. As long as you can deal with the time difference, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to get your belt, I don't know. We'll have to see how much that. Yeah, we'll have enough donations. We'll ship it.
Yeah, it'll get shipped one way or another.
And here's Brian's third tournament.
The
So Brian has
23rd.
4 in a row.
Yeah, working me. I skipped a week though to get my life back together, and then we had a championship edition, which would be the boat winner versus the bank winner.
There you go.
And that pretty much sums it up. Whoever wins the boat tournament, they go against the person at the bank. The rules for that one I didn't put up because me, the boat, and the bank angler will come together and make some.
Yeah, we may have to talk about that. You might have to let some more people in that one.
Make some
it can't be.
decisions.
That's like a 1v1, but maybe you can do a couple of.
No, because that's a championship.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I have tournament 422 is James River only. Yeah, James River. That's another thing. It has to be open for everyone to do. So if it's just a James River tournament, it wouldn't qualify because not everybody can fish the James River. So it has to be open to everyone. So just like the one that I'm hosting on the 25th for the Tennessee wouldn't qualify because it's just the Tennessee people.
Right.
All right. The next one's the Finesse Classic.
This right here, I actually fished it 2 years ago. It was brought up by Mark, the fishing magician. And with his schedule and what he's doing, he can't do live streams right now. And I said, Mark, that idea was great. I hit hands. He said, that was Mark's idea. You better ask him. So I reached out to Mark and he said, sure, do whatever you want to do with it. I look forward to seeing how many people break off. So here it is. I put the Finesse Classic. I said the Fishing Magician 2.0, add a 2.0. And you can only use 2 pound, 4 pound, and 6 pound mainline. Boat or bank. Any leader line you want. But your main line has to be 246.
Yeah. Yeah. So Tim, yeah, so I actually have some tournaments that involve a lot of people. More than your standard StreamYard ones. But yeah, it's up to the tournament director to kind of make that work out to get as many people as possible. But some people like a co-host. They like to be able to banter back and forth, especially when the fishing is slow. It's really tough to get up here by yourself when the fishing is slow. Let's see. There's Parker Pursuits. I saw another question. So no, like Oklahoma or only Texas. Yeah. Like you kind of want to, these tournaments are more like a Finesse Classic or a Biggest Fish or something like that, where you can have people from all over the country participate. Guess I need to buy a fish scale. Yeah. For some of them you do.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on. Here's the first one of mine for the summer. The Tour de Whiskers. This is a brand new fishing tournament that I come up with the other day. I like to do these sports themed tournaments because they're fun. And in July, the end of July is the Tour de France. You can't say France. You have to say France. Tour de France. And basically it's a catfish tournament. And the fun part about this is you can pick a spot and fish it, but once you catch a fish in that spot, you have to move to the next spot. So it's a tour. And I'll, once we get closer, I'll fill out like, the rest of the fish and what's, what wins and everything. But basically, if you pull up to a spot, even if the bite's hot, like you catch one fish, you pull up all your rods. Or if you're on the bank and you're fishing one area, I think I said you have to move 100 feet. So you have to move 100 foot down the bank after you catch a fish. So it's pretty cool. It gets you moving around and gets you trying a bunch of different things you probably didn't do before. But that's one of those tournaments to where it's unlimited participation. You go live on your own channel. So that's a little harder to get the results in, but I know Uncle Jeep and some people like hopping around to all those channels uh, to check them out.
Mr. Troll.
Toward a signal. Yeah, I like that. Uncle Jeep said, if you're going to make the anglers wear biker shorts during this tournament, I'm so not watching. Nobody would want to see me in biker shorts. That keeps it interesting. Yeah, if they got to keep moving around. So this one is unlimited participation. If you want to participate, you just send me. I like to do email. Thomas Laughing Cat picks on me because I like emails, but emails don't like. It's easier to look up, search your email for an email. So, so if y'all would email me, or you can, if it's easy for you just to send me a message, that's fine. But my email is palmettocats@gmail.com. Again, guys, these are just the tournaments that we have so far. So we can add extra tournaments if your tournament qualifies. So that's July 2nd. My next one is called the Whisker Open on August 19th. So at the U.S. Open tennis tournament is in August, the end of August. So it's a tennis themed tournament. And this one's going to be pretty weird. I'm not ready to release the details on it yet, but in tennis, you win a tennis match by winning games, and then you have each game amount of games make up a set. So the more games you win the set, and then you have to win 2 sets to win a match. So start thinking about tennis scoring in this one. It's something new that I've never seen done before, but this is also a stream on your own channel tournament. Um, so it's unlimited participation. You just have to stream on your own channel. And I started doing those a couple years ago so that you can get rewarded for being live on your own channel. So that's that one. And then the Monster Hunt. Raw, the Monster Hunt. This is definitely a limited tournament. I've already got a bunch of contestants for it. I have moved the date to September 9th. So it's the first weekend in September. A lot of people said that October was too late, and they really can't fish late October, especially in the Midwest. So I moved it earlier. This is a one fish wins all tournament. The biggest fish that Double C just emailed me. Double C actually won it the first year. So this is a one fish wins it all tournament.
He cheated.
He cheated. He caught a rake and an 80-pound catfish. So this is fun. This is I look forward to this one every year. Now last year the winning fish was only 27 pounds, but the year before that, Double C caught a giant, Brian caught a giant, JTC caught 2 giants. I mean, it was definitely. I think Jody caught a giant striper too.
Yeah.
It was the first year was amazing.
The first year was intense.
Yeah. So again, if you want in these things, you just got to email me or message me. I'd rather have email, but messaging will be fine if you don't do email. And then the Whisker Bowl is in 2024. I think this is now. I remember, Tim. We're not going to cut it off on 12/31 because I don't. The difference between this and the Whisker Bowl is that I don't have to have a bunch of awards ready and do any calculations or anything. So all I have to do is add the next number of points. So Whisker Bowl, February 10th. This will be the last tournament of the season, though. So the Whisker Bowl will round it out just like this year or this past year. The Whisker Bowl is a Super Bowl themed tournament where fish earn you touchdowns and field goals, and you can get penalties and all kinds of stuff from the audience. And it's super fun for the people who caught fish. For the people who almost sank their boat, it wasn't that great. But that's on February 10th, and that's the last tournament of the year. All right, guys. That's it. I mean, that's
the summary.
That's what we got. Let us know what you think. We've already got some awesome sponsors. Thank you so much. Let us know what you think. Like, give us some feedback. Ooh, a trout derby would be fun. Somebody needs to do a trout derby. So that would count. You can do this. Isn't just catfish, guys. Right. It's multi-species. So the first tournament will be Shireen is keeping it real. Shireen, I need to send you the logo so that you can update your thumbnail if you want. So you can have the awesome thumbnail
stamp.
There's the stamp right there. John Parker, real-time catfishing, community servant of the year winner.
That man is amazing.
He's a good dude. I do also want to promote the Hawgleg show, Hawgleg catfishing show in the morning, guys. If you're up from 4 a.m. to about 8 a.m., KP, Takedown Catfishing, and Hawgleg, Steve, they put on a show in the morning, and they promote. I don't even know if you've never seen it and you have a channel. They probably promoted your show and you just don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they promote everybody's show. It's a family friendly show, and they're just good old down home country guys. If you need something to listen to in the morning, I listen to it on my drive to work.
Yep.
And it keeps me thinking. It keeps me, alert. So thank you, fellas, for hosting that show in the morning, giving us something. There's Real Time Catfishing. Said, you are welcome, man. You're such a blessing to all of us, man.
Great. Boy, I ain't see you in there.
Look at BB doing things. So proud.
Shut up, man.
You rekindled the fire in me. I'm hunting for tournaments now. Yes. All right.
That's what we want.
Gonna be a tournament series. Yep. And we're just scratching the surface. We have 10 tournaments now.
Could be 12 by the morning.
Hey, $5. Thanks, Freddie. Appreciate you, Boom Squad member. Y'all check out FOA Customs and Gear.
You see what he said, though? He's so late.
So late.
He's late. All the time.
Hey, everything guy. Yeah, Kenneth and Hawgleg are amazing. Yeah, they're awesome. The greatest morning show ever.
Yeah.
There you go. Pike Muskie tournament. I've never seen one of them. That'd be something. All right, cool. The year of tournaments. Yeah. So yeah, just to kind of recap a little bit, we're I'll put it up here. I'll run through it real quick, guys. That way anybody who's new just popping in will know. Starting a live fishing tournament league to promote unity within the live fishing community, promote catch, picture, release, unifying live tournament events through a common calendar through family-friendly live fishing tournament competition. There'll be I'm not going to read all that, but there's a season points championship season. So it'll be a points race, just like NASCAR. These tournaments are tournaments that you've always fished or new ones that you plan on fishing. Nothing changes. There's no entry fees. There's nothing you need to do different. If you want to fish a tournament just like you always have, you just sign up with whoever. And then it's up to the tournament director to get their tournament in the league. And then it's their job to report the results to either myself or Brian. And then we'll update everybody on the points every week. So that's the only two things that are different. If you run a tournament, you just got to make sure you let us know that you want to be in the league. And number two, if you run a tournament, you just got to make sure we have the results. And you don't have to do anything else. Nothing at all. Super easy. There's the point system right there. Anybody after 5th place will get 1 point if you catch a qualifying fish. So, like in the Whisker Bowl, if you caught a 16-inch catfish, that's a qualifying fish. So you get that 1 point, even if you didn't place in the top 5. We weekly updates on my channel and Brian's channel. And we'll also shout out our sponsors. We've already got a bunch of sponsors here. Awards will be presented at the Catfish Conference. Again, it's a multi-species tournament league, not just catfish. Tournaments have to be live to the public if you want them to qualify. Open to all to register, so non-invite. If you have too many registered, then you can do a live wheel, but you have to stream that live. Tournaments require all anglers to CPR fish unless it's a bait tournament. Thank you, Tim Molina. Tournaments must be family friendly. You just got to contact me or Brian to enter. You got to report your results within 2 days. And tournaments that are 1v1 challenges must conclude in a bracket-style tournament to determine the winner. If you want to be a sponsor, you just got to let me know. Benefits to sponsors, you'll get shouted out basically. If your company or YouTube channel will display your logo, you just got to send me your logo. Yeah, so if you donated and you want us to brandish your logo on our channels, please send me your artwork for your logo. We have 10. I don't have Sharina's up on here because she just joined tonight, but we have 10 awesome tournaments so far that you could join that will be awarded in points. But if you don't care about points, these aren't the only 10 tournaments going on, guys. You can join any tournaments in the whole catfishing community. We encourage you to. That's why we created this. We hope more people will add in so we can advertise everybody's tournaments. And we'll still advertise people's tournaments that aren't in the league because we're trying to promote unity. So
Right.
like this weekend, not only do you have Sharina, but you have Josh the Weekend Anglers Bass Tournament.
Mm-hmm.
May 20th, Palmetto 500 Panfish Tournament. Brian B's Boat and Kayak Edition, Midnight Madness. Brian B's Bank Fishing Edition on June 9th. Midnight Madness Boat versus Bank on June 2nd or June 23rd. The Finesse Classic on July 15th. The Tour de Whiskers on July 22nd. The Whisker Open Game Set Match on August 19th. And then also the next weekend is the Veterans Tournament by
Mike Greenwell.
And then I know that Chad has a tournament on April 8th.
Yep.
To raise money for Camp Centurion. Whisker Bowl, February 10th. And this is the final tournament of the season. All right, do you see any questions? Oh, we got a super chat. Uncle Lou, $20. Uncle Lou, man, I've been
Uncle
praying
Lou,
for you.
what's
I heard
up,
you've been
Uncle
under the
Lou?
weather, man.
Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Yeah. Thank you to Uncle Lou. He also sponsored the trophy for the Whisker Bowl, the Uncle Lou Lombardi Trophy. Let's see. I think people get the point. Let's see. Yeah, it's still cold down here. It got cold today. It got cold for us. Let's see. Uncle Lou. Everyone's in Uncle Lou. All right, Matt. Thank you, buddy. Brian, that hat's too big for your head. Let's see. Brian's wearing a normal size hat. All business tonight.
Yep.
I think that's just a bait shop hat.
Yeah, I certified that hat through the bait shop, so I can only wear it at the bait shop or whenever else Chad tell me I can wear it.
The Bumping Award. New award for Golden Whistle, the Bumping Award.
It's only 2 people that bump.
Yeah, I know, right?
Then you got to do the Anchor Award. Then you got to do the Drifting Award, the Dragon Award.
Yeah, the tournament league is free. Again, I think he's just helping us out, though. Tony's been here from the beginning, but you don't have to pay anything. Tournament directors don't have to pay anything to be in it. Nothing is different other than you get extra credit. So if you were that kid in school that needed extra credit and you liked it, this is extra credit.
One way or another, you will be noticed.
I may be bass fishing in the snow, but I'll have fun. Awesome. So Chad is the boss. I see. Just a quick thing. Now this weekend, starting Friday, I'm gonna be live at a catfish tournament weigh-in. So I know some of you aren't familiar with like actual tournament weigh-ins.
What time you going live, Kevin?
3:00.
Perfect. Oh, that's perfect.
So, live stream weigh-in. These were the winners last year. This was their second day or first day fish, and they caught 3 even bigger ones the next day. So this will be Friday, and then the second day of the tournament, Saturday. It's called the Santee Cooper Big Cat Brawl, and there's some big fish coming out of Santee Cooper. I wish I could find them. You got to fish a lot. So that's this weekend, guys. Also on March 25th, I'll be hosting the Championship of the Tennessee River, March 25th. This does not count as a live tournament league fishing tournament, but it's still going to be awesome. So you're going to check that out. That's all the Tennessee people going against each other, battling it out.
That is definitely going to be a good one.
I think that's their practice round before they take on the Potomac.
No, they ain't got the Potomac, but they gonna have the.
That's the James. That's right.
Yeah, but they probably practicing. They probably doing a qualifying round to see who's going to meet the qualifications for the next battle.
There you go. Oh man, that's funny. And then you got the gathering coming up in April, guys. I'm going to be at that. Looking forward to going up there. There's all kinds of cool stuff going to happen there, guys. And then don't forget about Hawgleg in the morning, guys. Check out Hawgleg in the morning. I will be live next week. I'm not sure what the show will be about, but then the following week will be on Patriot James channel because I have spring sports. Spring sports are
that'll do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the James. Yeah, I forgot. You guys had to lose twice to get in that tournament. Go twice.
Where's Snapchat with the sound effects?
All right, guys. Well, we've been. I think Mike wants to do a podcast. We'll see, but if not, we need to get out of here anyway. 4 a.m. Hawgleg and KP. Yep. There you go.
Hey, 4 a.m. If you woke in the morning, tune in to Hawgleg, or Hawgleg has it on what?
I think Hawgleg
Wednesdays and Thursdays,
and then KP's on Mondays. And
Kenneth Powell got it on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah,
definitely something to listen to.
Dang, Kevin! I mean, it is. I mean, you guys lost and then got to come back.
He's telling facts. See, he is telling facts.
We only lost. We only got to lose once.
He gone.
I'll also be live. I'll be on y'all check out the bait shop tomorrow. Bait shop is tomorrow. What else is tomorrow? Panfish.
Got the bait shop, Panfish Nation tomorrow. They'll be talking about their tournaments, and their tournaments might be qualified to be in the league. Their tournaments are qualified if they want to enter the league.
Yep, they just have to choose. Again, if you have a tournament, you just have to choose whether or not you want to be a part of the league, and if not, it's totally fine. No bad blood because we're promoting unity. That's all we care about. And I'll be live on Snagging Night Live. Dustin talked me into that right before the show. I was like, 10 o'clock?
That's 10 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. Well, you're going to end up being...
It's going to be 10 to 10:30 for me, probably.
We all seen you sleepy, so it can't get no worse.
Check that out. And then on Friday, you got a bunch of shows. I think Sharina's live and Stan's live, and then Jody's live.
I'm going live Friday morning for my birthday.
Birthday bash
at 10:30, and I have a few guests coming up. One or two might not make it.
10:30 a.m.
other weather. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all something to look at while y'all at work.
Shoot, man, I don't get to watch YouTube when I'm at work. I'll watch the playback.
That's why I said you going live at 3. I said, oh, okay, that's perfect.
Yep. Oh yeah. So yeah, we don't overlap. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
About 10:30, probably till about 2:30, 2:45. I'm be done.
Awesome. All right, guys, let me pray us out. Heavenly Father, thank you for this community. Thank you for all you provide for us. Thank you for all the awesome people that support us. And Lord, just thank you for the ability to do this and your blessings. We give you all the praise, honor, and glory. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys, if you're a Boom Squad member, hang tight. It might be a podcast live coming up here in a few minutes, but if not, till next time, happy fishing.